Right then, this is a quick walk around video, and this is for a Honda CRZ 1.5 GT hybrid. Apologise, it's very windy today and about to pour down, so this is going to be a bit quicker than normal. This is a wonderful car, one lady owner from you with a wonderful Honda service history, and it is in absolutely stunning condition. It is probably, or without doubt actually, the best CRZ I think we've ever had. But the front of the car is completely clear. I feel the first spots of rain, so I'm going to have to do this rather quickly. But it is in just sensational condition. It's got the dynamic pack, these lovely optional alloys as well, 17-inch alloys. Again, which are in lovely condition. Sorry, I apologise for the mud splatter coming down the road. It's been one of those horrible weeks. 2 minutes of sunshine and 2 days of rain. It's in wonderful condition. Come to the back, you've got this little high level, very subtle spoiler, but it works absolutely wonderfully well. Aesthetically, nice to point out. Offside of the car, again, in just beautiful condition. I mean, there will be, I'm sure, somewhere on the bodywork a blemish, but it's very hard to spot one. And it is just incredible condition. And we're about to come to the inside, which is even better still. It's absolutely incredible in here. Into the boot area now. It just looks absolutely factory fresh. Plastics, carpeted areas, everything in beautiful condition. It's actually been fitted with this little load liner, this carpet that goes over the top of the original carpet, which literally looks as though it's just come off the production line. So coming into the front passenger side, door card looks as new. Carpeted areas, hopefully you can see that. I don't think this passenger side's ever actually been sat in. It is incredible. And coming to the driver's side, all in beautiful condition. Footwell areas again, as with the passenger side, just immaculately clean. And driver's seat, unlike so many which have been scuffed on the outside edge, is in just pristine condition. Alright, so inside the car now, which is just as well because it's literally started actually pouring down outside. The dashboard and the interior just look brand new in here. It's a wonderful interior. Looks absolutely fantastic. I can't imagine ever seeing one as good as this ever again. It's a real credit to the lady and the way she's kept this car, because it is fantastic in here. Hopefully you can see in there 43,668 miles, and there are no warning lights on the dashboard at all. Auto lights, auto wipers, cruise control, hands-free for Bluetooth connection. Everything working exactly as the manufacturer intended. But the video doesn't do justice to the car, in all honesty. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Honda CRZ 1.5 GT hybrid. The car is registered EX61PMU, and mileage at the start of the road test is 43,674 miles. The reason we do these videos is basically so that anyone that's actually looking at this car online in an advert actually gets to see the car in operation. Our customers are willing to travel huge distances to come and see us, so it's the least we can do to do it for you. We're well aware of how frustrating it can be when test driving a car after having travelled a long way, only to find out it's got a problem with it, which you should have been told about prior to setting off. At least that way you could have made up your own mind. So that's why we do it. This video obviously follows on from the walk around video, which I do apologise. It's been an incredibly blustery, windy day today, so if you heard next to nothing on it, I do apologise, but I'm limited into how much time I've got to do these videos. So I have to do them when I can, and certainly today in between the showers. This particular car, as it says, or I tried to say in the walk around video, it is genuinely quite exceptional, and that's not a salesman's license. It's a simple fact.
To find one with the ownership, history, condition, spec, everything, all the bits are right on this car. Engine and hybrid system is brilliant. It starts absolutely instantly, of course. There's no warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car. Engine is, as it's called these days, self-charging. There's no plug-ins, there's nothing. You don't do anything. It does it all for you. What it does do, though, is it gives you 3 different modes of driving. Not that complicated, because when you start the car, it always starts in what they call normal, which is halfway between the two, and it just drives like a normal car, quite obviously. If you go into economy mode, it makes the throttle response feel slower. It puts the engine into a different mode and the air conditioning down into a different mode. Steering's lighter, great for sort of town and city use. And then you've got your third mode, which is sport mode, and that immediately feel the difference in throttle response. The car zips along a lot much quicker, steering's heavier, and to be brutally honest with you, I think it's the only mode to drive the car in, if I'm brutally honest, because the character of the car is one, it's a fun car. I don't think you have as much fun in the other 2 settings personally. Others will disagree, but I've had a few and I tried to extract every last MPG by going in economy mode, and I just didn't enjoy the car as much as I should have done. So now whenever I get in, I just press the sport button and then off she goes. And it's brilliant. The engine is typical Honda. It's so keen to rev sweetly with a lovely induction noise as it's revving out. Obviously wonderfully reliable as well. Engine then feeds through clutch into gearbox. Clutch, as you'd expect, absolutely perfect, smooth, positive, light in actuation. Bike point is exactly where it should be. That feeds into what is one of Honda's greatest gearboxes. It's an absolute gem. It feels brilliant. Not only does the gear lever actually feel lovely in hand, you've got the metal bits with the leather bits around the centre, so it's nicely sized, but the quality of gear change is sensational, and I can't feel anywhere in the linkage at all, which you generally don't get on the CRZs anyway. Steering of the car tracks absolutely bullet straight. There's no vibrations at all coming back through the steering, and it's a fantastic steering system. Very precise, very accurate, perfect speed and weighting on it, and matches the chassis absolutely brilliantly, because the chassis is very keen to change direction, very chuckable, very, I'd say, old school hot hatch feel to it. It feels light on its feet, it feels nimble, it doesn't feel clumsy and cumbersome like so many modern cars. But it also rides absolutely brilliantly. It's a very, very comfortable car to do long distances in. There's also absolutely no noises coming from underneath the vehicle that shouldn't be there. So sort of no knocking noises or rattles from underneath the car at all. Brakes on the car are absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to slam them now because there's some brand new brake pads in the front, so I'm not going to ruin them, but basically the pedal's absolutely superb. It pulls up nice and straight. There's no vibrations or pulsing from the brake pedal at all, so all exactly as it should be. Look around inside the car, as I say in the walk around video, it is amazing in here. Not only is it a fantastic dashboard to look at and sit behind, but the condition is literally as though I've just stepped, taken the car from the production line. The carpeted areas, the plastics, all in absolutely pristine condition in here. It is without doubt the best one we've ever had, and we've sold lots of them. But the lady that's owned this has kept it absolutely superbly and should be applauded for it, really. But it's just such a lovely interior, beautifully made, simple to use, but fantastic to look at as well. And what I love about it, it doesn't appeal to everybody. So for everybody that likes them, there'll be lots of people that don't, and I think that's a really good part of design. It shouldn't appeal to everybody, but the dash itself works brilliantly. The radio simplicity itself, but then you've got these 2 symmetrical pods on either side, very reminiscent of other Honda cars, sportier stuff and rarer stuff. All the quality of the actuation of the controls, beautifully precise and accurate. It just is a wonderful place to sit and operate a car. Everything working exactly as it should, by the way. Air conditioning's ice cold, HFT, auto lights, auto wipers, cruise control, all been checked and working perfectly. As I said at the start of the video, as brief as this one is, it's just to show you the car in operation. Pointless me going any further with it because the car drives pretty much as brand new. It's a lovely car, and whoever is lucky enough to get this one will be taking on a really, really special vehicle.